Alright, we found our first opponent and we won the die roll. Going to play first. Given that we only run 5 1-drops, this hand is probably a pretty solid keep. We also have our 3 lands for the tracker, which is nice and also gets us closer to Cigarder. Might as well not show him the basic land yet, if we don't need the mana anyway. Red black, so I guess probably zombies. But could also be... oh. Like, not sure if it could be Madu vehicles, because I think they don't run Smoldering March, so it probably is red-black zombies or some red-black aggro deck. Let's see. Yep. Could be either because both run Scrap Heap Scrounger, so that's not really a tell. Alright, get in for 2. Hand is developing pretty well. We curve all the way from 2 to 5 if we count Tracker as a 4-drop. Which it kind of is in the sense that we want to play it on 4 to get value, which we actually can't right now because of how I sequence the lands. So that's a bit punishing. So I think I might actually give up on 1 trigger here to get that extra body out, because it kind of matters in this matchup. More so than that 1 extra clue usually should. But yeah, I didn't think of that actually coming up. And didn't plan for that. That was a mistake on my part. Big Cigarder. And in for some more damage. Gotta be careful now because these unlicensed disintegration did a lot of damage to us. But I guess Heron's Grace Champion will mitigate that next turn, because I don't think we are at risk of dying yet. That's fine. We can recoup that next turn, hopefully. Oh no, he can... nah, that's annoying. So I guess we're gonna have to do that in combat, like on defense. Alright. Let's see what we draw. Another human. No profitable attacks. So the question now is, do I wanna like cast this now? I think I don't, because then he might just not attack. If I played it at that point, this guy would be a 4/4 lifelink, but that would basically only mean that the opponent likely won't attack. And we kind of want that life gain to stabilize. Alright. That's fine. He might try to empty his hand and shoot the Inspector when attacking. Yep, he can do that. Which is fine, because then we can blow him out, kind of. He's emptying his hand to do exactly what I suggested. Come on, shoot the inspector. No, he's shooting me. Interesting. But that's fine. Then we're just gonna block here and I think block here because we need the lifelinker to swing back. Yep. That seems reasonable. So that means we go to 2 and then we can race back, hopefully. Like drawing another Heron's Grace champion would go a long way here. Well, I guess drawing nothing doesn't go anywhere. So let's see what we can find. This guy. There's another champion. That's pretty nice actually. So the goal here is get in for 3 life and then survive one more turn. Actually should have played a land. Oh no, it doesn't matter, we can still play land and Heron's Grace plus activate Duskwatch next turn. He's probably gonna copter us, has to use the Scrap Heap Scrounger for that unless he drew a creature. Oh no, he actually had a Scrounger in his graveyard that I missed that he discarded with the courier. Alright. We are still in it. Copter is annoying, but Heron's Grace champion will do the trick. And since he has another creature in play, I'm just gonna jump with Thraben Inspector to gain more life next turn. Alright, jump here. Courier is cute. A whiff, but good that we didn't leave these lands on top of our deck, I guess. So I will gain 7, go to 9, he goes to 3, and he can deal us a nice bunch. But yeah, I think that's the way to go. But yeah, that's the racing capability of Heron's Grace champion that I talked about in the deck tech. Pulling us back from the brink over multiple turns. And yeah, if he blocks here, that's even better for us, I guess. Because then he has to use one of the Scroungers to crew his Copter. His sack to prevent the life gain. But still, as long as he doesn't draw a removal, we are fine. Since even if he draws a creature to man the Copter, we can block and end up going to 2. And if he doesn't, he probably just dies because he has no blocks. Super close game, really interesting. Maybe played a bit too aggressive in the beginning against the Scroungers. opponent really takes his time here. Seems like a tough copter trigger, which is probably not good for us, but we'll see. Lightning Axe. Yeah, I guess that doesn't do a lot with one hand card and on 4 mana. And no, that's kind of good, I guess. Let's see what we find. Another whiff, really? That is getting kind of ridiculous. Come on. Now at least give us a 1 or 2 drop. Yes. Pretty good one. Nice. That definitely helps here like a lot. Because it makes the opponent jump block and gains us an extra life, which is huge. So we end up going to 9. He goes to 4. And his chances of killing us are not that high, especially given that we also have a trump blocker in the Lieutenant. So he basically can deal us 3. If he draws removal 6, he can kill us if he has another disintegration that he draws. Other than that, I'm not too scared. I guess an impressive draw step plus Copter with ManuS trigger, like Fiery Temper, would be also pretty impressive. He got it. Unreal. Jeez. The 3rd disintegration. But yeah, if your opponent draws multiples of that card, that is pretty brutal. Wow. No, there would have been our flyer. I mean, all we needed was like to find a removal for the stupid copter at some point. So, what am I gonna bring in? I think I want the declaration against his guys. Probably like 1 fragmentize against his copters. Cut Oivia. And like 1 Cigarder. Of course, kind of slow and clunky. And I think it's fine. Do I want another fragmentize? Yeah, maybe I'll bring in another fragmentize and just cut the 2nd Cigarder because it's pretty clunky, and this gives us more insurance against Copter while also being able to get rid of a Bowmid Courier or a Scrounger temporarily. It's not super exciting, but given how the last game went, I would have done anything for a way to deal with Copter. And Declaration can't, so we only have 4 Stasis Snare. Play first again. Pretty nice keep. There's our own Copter. Now we're talking. But it's probably gonna get disintegrated anyway. But we'll see. Copter. And in for 1. Come on, dude. Don't be so slow. Okay. Guess we don't get in for 1. Maybe I should have attacked there first, because then he might not have Galvanic bombarded it, so missed out on the damage there due to being a bit lazy on MTGO, wanting to just do everything F6 and attack then, but yeah. Should not do that. Guess I'm gonna play that. So the question is, do I want to fragmentize this guy here? Probably not. I think I'd rather save it for a copter and just stasis near the guy to get rid of him for good. A little less tempo efficient, but it's not like we have a ton to do anyway right now. Plus we can still snare and fragmentize next turn if we need to. Otherwise it's just a matter of time until the Scrounger comes back to haunt us. Even though this guy is ninth, I think it's time to man our copter, because we have some excess land to get rid of. Down goes the copter. Alright then. It's close between playing the second forest and the plains here. Second forest makes sure we can do something green and activate this guy, while plains make sure we can snare and fragmentize on the same turn. Oh, come on. This is getting pretty brutal. And we're flooding out like crazy. It's ridiculous. Now we're probably gonna get pummeled by Chandra. First triple disintegration, then flood plus Chandra. Not so nice. Sheesh. Guess I have to mitigate the damage some. Yep, we look pretty done. I mean, maybe I could have tried to be less aggressive game one, but then again, what is trading with a Scrounger gonna do for us? Not like we had a blocker that could block it without dying, so I think racing was our only option anyway. But yeah, this game is so over. Just gonna concede here. See you in the next match.